The Cybernetic Approach video, a sequel to the book The Search for the Perfect Swing. Welcome to the Cybernetic Approach. This is part 4. Machine Swing Revelations. The Search for the Perfect Swing study built a model golfer that looked somewhat like this. In this model, as a way to test the most effective way to swing the club, they discovered that the optimal downward swing results when the golfer's most powerful but slower muscles are used first, and the least powerful but faster muscles are used last. Sort of a way a whip works. So the legs go first, then the back and shoulders, and the arms and wrists go last. However, in real life, there is a degree of overlap in the way larger and smaller muscles work to produce a powerful and reliable, controlled downswing. Using the cybernetic approach, we take another, more practical solution. Let's consider the golfer as a black box. Let's for a moment forget the mechanics, all the levers and joints and muscles. All we care for is the output. Let's go directly to the output we want. What is the key observable and measurable output we want from the black box called the golfer? Is there something produced by the black box which we can call a perfect swing? What are we looking for to merit being called the perfect swing? The answer is simple. We want the club head to travel along the same plane all the time. Meeting this requirement produces the most efficient way to swing a golf club. The reason for this being so is that the club head is the heaviest component of the club by far. The new graphite driver or 3-wood shafts weigh about 55 grams, while a club head can weigh about 250 or more, about 5 times as much. So, you should try to make sure that the club head is sort of sliding down at this inclined imaginary swing plane towards the ball. Any deviation of the club head requires wasting precious energy to correct the trajectory. Using this idea as a working assumption, I built a perfect plane swing machine using easy-to-get materials. I even applied for a patent which I got in Mexico. The patent in the United States I did not pursue after I got news that I needed to provide extra explanations on why this machine was different from existing patents. This is another story, but the lessons learned from using the machine as a learning device were incredible. I shot 268s on 2 different courses when I had been training for just a few weeks. The very first discovery I made when I stepped into the machine and produced a swing was that I nearly knocked the whole contraption to the ground. I knew then and there that I, as many other players do so too, had at that point the tendency to swing from the outside to the inside. This explains why most players produce slices rather than hooks. To swing along the path all the way through the swing requires a good deal of practice and reshaping your swing. The second discovery from my perfect plane swing machine was even better. Doing many repetitions of a short and very controlled swing motion produced a burning feeling on my forearms. The machine quickly taught me that my muscles were simply not properly conditioned to work exactly the same way over and over. After some 60 to 80 swings, the pain got really bad. From this, I concluded that if you're practicing and you start to get tired, your body will instinctively try to disseminate the pain by using other muscles. No wonder we have such a hard time grooving a workable and efficient swing. The third discovery from the perfect playing swing machine is quite revolutionary, I dare say. I found out you can swing along the plane in the backswing and the downswing with very different types of grips, overlapping, interlocking, and even the 10-finger grip. Your wrists can handle many different grips all the way to the top and all the way down through impact. Interlocking or overlapping makes no difference. This mechanical fact destroys the notion that some gripping styles are intrinsically better than others. Maybe they are easier to monitor and remember, but not necessarily that much better mechanically. Remember, the most average amateur players produce plenty more slices than hooks or straight. I think we are now ready for part 5,